So you have families who actually work together to get girls outside of the family into prostitution. But we also see that prostitution can start within a family, so that the parents are actually prostituting their own children. So those are two different ways I think that families can be involved. And I think both are very troublesome, to be honest, and it's very difficult, especially within the help and support and referral, because usually in the support of exiting a life of trafficking, family is an important pillar. But when family is involved within the exploitation, you should keep the victims away of their family, which makes it also very difficult for their lives to be picked up again, because you have to really start over with zero. But for all three, you have to be aware of the risks that you have. Don't trust people you've never met. Don't trust online social media. That's not real. People are different online than they are in real life. Don't, as we always say, don't go into cars with strangers. You know, that's the old saying. The same goes online. Don't trust a picture. Because even now, if you look on prostitution websites, for example, most girls would have changed their faces with filters. That's something that happens online all the time. The people standing in front of you are not the ones who are actually there. And you can never judge a book by its cover, so you never know the real motivations for somebody. And if you want to meet up with a guy who you met online, don't go alone. Let your parents know where you're going, at what time, and let them call you at a certain time with a safe word so they know that something's wrong or something. So make sure that you have precautions and you don't get caught in the web of human trafficking, because escaping is really difficult. And it has long life consequences. So we all should take our responsibility in the fight against human trafficking. So my part from the police, also from an international perspective, because I'm from the Netherlands National Police standing in Hungary doing this interview, but also the Hungarian police, NGOs, the public themselves, hotels, because they can also witness wrongdoings and girls going to rooms, for example, but also the people who do the world food deliveries for labor exploitation, or they can also see illegal prostitution. If you go there every day in a week, and every time at the same address there's a different girl standing there in lingerie or negligee opening the door, you know there's something wrong. Discuss this with your boss and let him report it to the police so we can do a check. And if it's just prostitution without exploitation, then that should be the case. But if it's exploitation, then we have the obligation to rescue the victims.